Greetings from somewhere very, very far south of Tromaville. I'm back again with a video, not covering the Arrow titles this time, but we're still doing a UK company, and we're doing something that I'm really long past due of doing. So we're going to look at 4 88 film slasher collection titles that I have here. We're going to basically do what I always do, not really touch much on the actual movie maybe, but more along the packaging and what you get with it. But nonetheless, here is Slaughterhouse. Now, Slaughterhouse was a slasher flick from, I think, 88 or 89. It might have been 87 if it really wants to mess with me, get on my nerves. I don't want to do research, but this is a pretty decent little slasher flick. I had the old DVD version, whatever that was called. I don't remember what the name of it was, but it was a pretty cheap DVD version. I probably have it right behind me here, if I look. And if it's on a back row, then you're out of luck because I'm not going. Oh, here it is. Yeah. We're in luck. This was the old Lucky 13 DVD of Slaughterhouse that I had, and I wasn't very impressed with Slaughterhouse back then, and I sure wasn't impressed with the DVD release, but this one here is at least in widescreen, and it looks probably about as good as any Slaughterhouse copy you're ever going to see is going to look. And inside it, of course, you get a little booklet slip, you get the disc. There's a reversible cover, but really all the reversible cover does is just take the Slasher Collection logo off the top of the case. But you do get red cases, and these days everybody loves the colored cases. Moving on, we got Don't Go in the Woods Alone. Not necessarily one of the best slasher films you're ever going to see in your life. Now, I have a lot of copies of Don't Go in the Woods Alone. I have the old Code Red Media Blaster version. I have the... what was it? The Vinegar Syndrome version. Basically the same transfer as this. I think there's a few differences in the extras. But if you just want to get it for the cool red case, you got that here. You got the slip. You got the disc. You got the reversible cover that removes that. And like I said, it's just not necessarily a great slasher. It's fun because it's bad. It's bad. And because it's so bad, it's entertaining. But definitely... not a slasher flick you're going to throw in your A-list. Maybe not even the B-list. This may be a C-Squad slasher, but it's still what it is. And it's fun because, at least you're not bored when you watch it. Or at least I wasn't bored when I watched it. Next, we have a Trauma title that was released under this Slasher Classics collection. It's Mother's Day. Mother's Day came out from, I believe, Anchor Bay released it for Trauma a long time ago because they did the remake of Mother's Day. So... this was, as far as I can tell, same transfer. If it was a different transfer, I wasn't told it was a different transfer, and it looks the same. And this movie is really good. It's when it kind of grows on you. I don't think the first time I ever watched Mother's Day, I really bought into it as much as I did when I watched it the third time, maybe. I first watched it on Netflix like a long time ago around Christmas, so maybe I wasn't really in the mood for it. But by the time this came out from 88 Films and I gave it a watch, I really dug it. Really do like the ending of it, and... I think you guys should really give that a check. If you haven't checked it out and you like Trauma, watch it. Because it's probably one of the best Trauma things you're going to find out there. Speaking of Trauma, not necessarily the best Trauma thing you're going to find out there, but it's Graduation Day, which was also released by Vinegar Syndrome, as those guys in 88 Films seem to have an act for releasing the same thing with virtually the same transfer. And, of course, the packaging's different because this has a red case. It's another one that's not that good. I don't like Graduation Day. I will go ahead and tell you guys I don't like it. I didn't like it when I first seen the DVD. I didn't like it when I saw the Vinegar Syndrome copy, and I still don't like it when I saw this. But it's funny at times. It's got some funny stuff. It's got a pretty funny ending to it. It's like one of those weird pieces type endings, I guess you could say. But as far as slasher films and stuff that I really dig, can't say that I dig it. But I do find it at least... a good party movie, if you know what I mean. Like, if you got a bunch of friends around, you want to watch something that's kind of goofy, then Graduation Day is what you want to go. But really, in general, 88 Films is something worth checking out. And I really love these slasher classics, because I love slashers. I always say slashers are like sex. Even if they're bad, they're still kind of good. And I tell you, man, 88 Films have been doing a lot of good stuff over there. They've got the Italian horror things coming out. I did hear that not a lot of stuff that they've got is going to be region-free anymore. Like, I think a lot of the new stuff might be B-locked, and I'm one of them weirdos that's got, all this, but hasn't got a region-free player yet, so I don't know when I'll be able to join the party with those B titles. But I hope I can at least come to you with some more of these, because I really do like 88 Films. They release a lot of full moon stuff, a lot of trauma stuff, and a lot of Italian stuff now. They got the Anthropophagus. Tennessee, I can't pronounce it. It's coming out. You know what I mean. Anthropophagus. What's it called? I don't know. Ask Her Video is doing like part 2 on DVD also, so you can at least get that. But you know what I mean, what I'm trying to say, a.k.a. the Grim Reaper. A.k.a. pretty boring, but still kind of cool. Like most Italian stuff like that. But I don't mean that I like Italian stuff. But nonetheless, if you haven't checked out 88 Films yet, definitely check them out. And get these things, because they're in the red cases. Because nowadays, you really it's weird, but you can do stuff like change the cases to really stand out, and these kind of stand out. Everybody gets tired of those Blu-rays, so red case is good. 88 Films is good. Most of these, maybe not that good as far as films go, but there's fun and there's atmosphere and there's character and it's really cheesy fun, so that goes a long way. So check out 88 Films, check out all their other stuff, and like this video if you want, or don't like it. I don't care. I can't pronounce the movie title right, so you can not like it if you don't want to. You can subscribe though, because that always helps. And you can always go to zombiesdon'trun.net, or check me out at Twitter at Chuck Connery, or Instagram at Chuck Connery, or add me on Facebook. You know, I got a movie coming out. You know, you can follow me if you want. So, till next time.